Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Off the play fake, look at it pass it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down. Throw. It's Mateer. Pulls it in. It's Brooks.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They bring the punter onto the field now. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
A gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's looking deep down the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
The Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal up that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Back to pass. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Gives it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Running back with the football. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He had the extra point and lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Trying to convert with a sneak. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Some rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said the heck with that, let's make it the surest way.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. We'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the running back's got it again. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. It's second down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Burks. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on his running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Goal line formation for the defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run here on third and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Gershman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air. It's Knight. Pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Over the middle. It's Simmons. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. QB keeps it himself. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. The back in motion now. Always looking to throw. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. They try to sneak it for the first. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Huh? Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. And the runner takes off to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Barnes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
they're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they hand it off to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Knight. Caught quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball tries the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's Knight. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Sategna. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The sure hands. It's Sategna. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Burks. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Sooners are going to cash in here in the red zone. To the air, it's Mateer. Grab near the sticks. It's Burks. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference. Offense.
And that's an offensive pass interference call. Coming up, second down and goal. caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to the left. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
That's interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
He breaks free.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Second down after that previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Makes a start for the next drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. grab at the 30 and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Knight. The sure hands. It's Simmons. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Barnes. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Breaks into the clear. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Breaks free. They stop him right at the 24. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. It's a draw play. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominant at the line of scrimmage.
Now the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mateer. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Knight. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Alston. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back to pass. It's Knight. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Ball handed off. He finds some space. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down, is still going. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The important third down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Well, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now they'll run it on the draw. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal touch.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it at the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The tight end has got it. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Grinding away on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.